Hi guys, we are streaming live. It's mid-August. It's good to be back finally online at the YouTube, and hopefully we'll wait for the people to pile up, and we'll kick off this live event. It wasn't scheduled, so I understand that a lot of you will be taken by the surprise on it. But I had some problems with my computer, and we did miss the video. I was working on the video for the previous Sunday, and unfortunately I couldn't do anything because the PC decided to take a dump. So we missed the video. That's the reason why I thought that it would be a good idea to hook up with you guys, and we'll talk about what's going on, and I will explain for those who are not following the Facebook. You are guys not connected maybe as as the Facebook fans on what's going on and what's happening, and it is harder for you to communicate with me. But that's why I'm doing this live event tonight to talk to our YouTube fans. So the shout out to the YouTube fans. We got a lot of people already online. That's awesome. At Beto's Army question: are you E6 yet? Hell no, I'm not going to be E6. I'll keep denying promotions. Okay, I wanna stay with my sniper brothers, and that's how we're going to roll. That's how it is. Question now, someone had a question about the TDI rail for the weapons. We do have more rails coming in, but I do not have any timeline for it yet. It is on order. They are on order, guys. I know that a lot of you is waiting for them, and please be patient. They are on order. Those weapon rails will try to get to you as quickly as possible. So, all right, we got enough people to talk very quickly, guys. There will be, fingers crossed, right? There will be a new video this Sunday. This is I got the recorded material. I'm working on editing and everything. It will be another video in series for the AK user guide. We will talk this time about the recoil management, all the options, how to better move the AK and get more out of it. A little bit we'll talk about the classic setup AK, and we'll talk about the something pimped like this, what are the advantages and disadvantages. But I will talk about a little bit about the overgassing and how to deal with those problems, how to manage recoil better, and tricks like this. Hopefully you guys will like it. It will be probably around 29 minutes video, so a lot of talk, but it's not the bullshit talk. It's a good talk, okay? So to the hell with the bullshit talk. Whoop! I apologize if I head knife someone, okay? I hopefully didn't melt any snowflakes there. But that's what's coming. That's what's coming this Sunday. I'm putting a finishing touches. I requested the few pictures from the few vendors when I'm talking about the gas systems, because there are some cool new things coming to the market, and I'm waiting for those pictures as well. Hopefully I will be able to paste those pictures to the video. If not, we'll roll out without them. That's how it is. But so this is coming, hopefully. As I said, the computer is working, everything's working, so but you never know, right? Shit happens. So this is happening for this Sunday. So that's the subject to talk about. One thing, because I missed the video, there was nothing what I could do on the computer. I had more time to actually go and enjoy the shooting, and I wanna show you for a second, guys. This is my new baby. I absolutely freaking love this rifle. This is the Tika in a 6.5 Creedmoor. And for the, I know mostly AK fans, but check this out. We do have a folding stock on it, right? So it should remind some of you at least a little bit of the AK. The rifle is with the folding stock. All the features you see, of course, minus the scope, which is primary arms, platinum scope, outstanding glass for the money paid, and the bipod, which is the Harris bipod. But everything is included on those guns. And that Tika, guys, I know the Tika rifles for a long time because I had my other Tika rifle in 270 Winchester. This is 6.5 Creedmoor, and they are excellent rifles. This one is I really love this rifle. It shoots great. I want to show you the few groups. Check this out. This is the group from 110 yards. Basically, it was 101 meters over, but with the horn and the ammo, that rifle produced like a 0.23 MOA. And another group was with Winchester, and it was below half MOA group. No sweat whatsoever. If you are in the market if you are in the market for the rifle, for the precision shooting, if you have any questions, go ahead, ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you out. I absolutely enjoy shooting the precision rifles, guys. It's a lot of fun. And it's you're not dumping as many rounds as with AKs, of course, but it's an outstanding way to relax and gather your head together and to have some fun. And it's all about having a fun in this hobby. So I strongly encourage you, even if you just want to start, look into the precision rifles. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a good hardware and have some blast. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. You will see the official review of that Tika rifle on our channel for sure. I will have it, of course, the Union Way will talk about all the gotchas and everything and what you can squeeze out of those rifles. So be prepared, okay? It's not the Kalashnikov, I do recognize this fact, but I want to talk about some rifles too, which I think are important and they bring a lot to the table, guys. So because I know that many of you have more than just a case in your possession. So we'll talk about the Tika. Also, so that was my adventure. And I'll spend more life with that one. But also, a lot of you were bugging me about the hoodies. Hoodies are back. Hoodies are back, guys. So this is our classic hoodie. There you go. This is how they look like. I will give you the link. Let me paste the link. Hoodies and link. Boom, there you go. And you can get it. When I will tell you right away, when looking for those, take always one size larger than your t-shirt. So if you're wearing a medium size t-shirt, get large hoodie. If you're wearing a large size t-shirt, get extra large hoodie, and so on. It's very simple. It's our classic design, the logo on the back, logo on the front, and there you go. They are made by Gildan. So cool hoodies. Don't forget, we don't have them all year round. Usually they are for 2-3 months and they are gone. So, and then everyone is upset. Where's the hoodie? Where's the hoodie, right? Maybe we'll have a little bit longer this year. We'll see. But they cost a lot of money to order for us guys. So, like, I don't have a lot of money to keep spending the money on something like this. But the hoodies are out. If you want a hoodie, all right. No, they are only black. Someone is asking, do we have them in a gray color? Nope, it's you can have them in any color you want as long as it is black color. Okay, so there you go. That's the answer to you. One more thing, guys, I have noticed on the Sportsman's guide, they dropped the price for the Wasser. For those who are looking for the budget AKs, they have Wassers for the members for a 229. Blah, what I'm talking about, for the $529. I wish they would be for a 229, but they got them for the $529 for the members, and still below like 580 for non-members. So that's a very good price for the Wasser. Wasser is, of course, that very very cool entry level AK. Get them if you're looking for it, and that would be that would be cool. If you're looking for the budget type of the rifle, unfortunately, on some higher ends AKs, I do not see any price movements. The prices for the arsenals are hovering for the milled ones in the neighborhood $1,200-$1,300, right? Of course, the Vapor pricing, even from Caver, they are, yes, they are banned, but some Vapors were still coming in because they were paid and they are just executing the purchase orders. So those Vapors are still coming in. Caver moved the pricing level from $999 to $1,100 as a basic pricing, but they are going for anything around $1,350, I think, at this point. If you really want to buy a Vapor and you are scared that you're not going to get it in the future, and you wanna pay that kind of money, I guess it's okay, right? That's what they sell for. But I suspect, just like with the Saigas, when we have seen that initial spike in the pricing, and the panic buys happen, and later on the prices level down, and I think it was this early spring, very late winter, some outlets were selling partially converted Saigas for like $495. So and that's, if you remember, initially after the ban, they spiked well over $1,200-$1,300. So I'm not saying that this is going to happen with the Vapor prices because it was less Vapors imported to United States, but you can expect that those prices will dip. The $1,200, $1,300 is right now, but let's just wait for it. Someone is asking about the stock on this rifle. This is the Fob Defense stock. We have this stock in the store. It's not ready for sale yet because they are adding to it. The stock will come with the inserts for either the commercial tube or for the mil-spec tube. So you will have, it will run on any kind of tube. And they are mailing to us the inserts for the mil-spec tube. Everything will be included in the price. A very cool stock. I have tested this stock extensively. And it was in the field too. I give it away to my friends, grunts. They had it in 3 weeks in the field. So that stock took some beating, and they work. They are really cool. I really like them. That's why we're bringing them to the store. And of course, they have a cheek riser option. You can have the cheek riser set in 3 positions, or you can rip it off and completely run without the cheek riser. So this is coming very, very soon. We have some stocks already in stock, but waiting for the inserts. So hopefully this is answering to your question. What else? I'll pick up the few questions from the live chat, guys. Someone is saying that he purchased the AK-63D and for $499, and the guy likes the rifle. Are we going to review the AK-63D at some point? Yes. But at this point, I do not see this, happening because of the budget issues. Okay. Someone is asking me, do you run M24 at work or M21? The M24 is out of the service. I got XM 2010, which is basically a Remington 700 with the chassis, and it's a 300 Winchester Magnum. And then, of course, M110 which is the working horse of for us for any sniper section. And then we got the 107 and the 50 cal. But basically the XM 2010 is that super duper performance bolt action 300 Winchester Magnum, and M110 it's a 308 or 7.62 by 51, and that's what we run. The M24s they were phased out. My goodness, 2009, 10, maybe 11. I don't remember. All right. So hopefully this answers your question. And I'm happy to see the questions about the precision rifles too. So that's what I said. Best starter rifle between Wasar 10 or Arsenal 107? Excellent question. This is from Christopher Gunwan. I'm sorry if I butchered your last name. Here's the deal. Arsenal 107, SLR 107 are $849.99, right? Price tag. It will always hold value better than the Wasser. The Wasser is always seen as that low end rifle in eyes of the many people. Beater rifle, right? When the Arsenal always has that higher perception in people's eyes. They both run very well. The Arsenal has the true mil-spec bolt. The Wasser does not. It has the modified bolt, right? But honestly, I have not seen, and probably someone will email me, but I have not seen even one instance where the Wasser bolt got snapped or fall apart from cycling. So, but that's the case, right? So the Arsenal will always hold the value better. That's not even a question. As far as both rifles functioning, they will go bang when you will pull the trigger. You will have fun with both of them, right? You can have right now the Wasser for a 529, so you will have a $300 left for the ammo, and that's basically over 1,000 rounds. So per today's prices and everything. So the decision is up to you. If you're thinking about reselling or selling the rifle later on, then the Arsenal will be probably a better from holding the value perspective. As far as running, and beating and abusing the rifle, both will do the job. Okay. Okay. How long did this live stream start? So it was like 20 minutes ago. Okay. Another question. Okay, why this question is scrolling so fast? Okay, red dot optic for 7.62 by 39 or 3x magnification for the 549 and for 7.62 by 39. So someone is asking, basically, if I understand this correctly, what is the better, a 3x magnification optic or a red dot on AK rifles? I will tell you that much, guys. For many people, unfortunately, the red dot is out of the question because they have a very severe astigmatism. So what is happening, they cannot even see the red dot correctly. And a lot of people, they do have a problem with their eyes, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. We're all getting older, right? But if you have problems with the eyes, I would strongly encourage you get the 3x optic. It fits perfectly. Look, the rifle will be extremely well balanced with that optic, and our annihilator combos, either 302 or 303 package. You will not feel it. It sits back into the back of the rifle. You really, I'm rocking this rifle with everything what you see. This rifle is 1 pound more with everything, with stock, with this grip and rail. It's more than regular bare bones wooden AK. So and the value add what you're gaining from the optic, it's unbelievable, because with the 3x it's not just about the shooting, but you can also see better because you got that higher magnification, right? And on the other hand, it's not as bad for the CQB. I know a lot of people like to run those CQB drills and the 3x optic. Trust me, I'm doing this with the AKOU 4x, you can do it with the 3x without any issues. And even in some videos, you could see when I'm shooting and I'm nailing at 3 very close targets at very close range, and I have no problems transitioning from the target to the target to the target, right? You can do that, you can learn, you can teach yourself to work with the magnified optics in the CQB scenarios. Now, the red dot advantages, especially for the micro dots, like we got those from Primary Arms or Holosun red dots, the advantage is almost no addition of weight, right? They are very, very light. Also, the battery life, 50,000 hours of the battery life. So basically, you're putting on and forgetting that you have to change the battery. But it's just the red dot. So if your eyes are good and you can run the red dot, why not? You can get the red dot. For me, my eyes, I still have perfect vision, 20/20, thank God, right? No, it's more thank to alcohol and the sex. Yeah, I suppose the sex makes you gives you a better vision. That in my case, I'll be a lot of sex then because I have really good vision. Anyhow, why I'm getting sidetracked about subjects like this? Going back to the 3x optic, the 3x optic in my eyes gives you more value add for the price paid. It's really, it's not just about the shooting. As I said, you can quickly have a peek and see what's happening if you're going pig hunting or coyote hunting with the 3x optic on the 7.62. You can really take advantage of that optic. The ACSS reticle in those 3x scopes is excellent. It works. It's calibrated for the 7.62 by 39, those common rounds, and you can take those longer shots and have fun. And guys, and I keep stressing this out, this sport, the shooting, it's all about fun. If you're going to the range and you're suffering because someone told you that the AK should be only the wood and you should be using an iron sights and you're suffering, don't do that. Stop. I encourage you, browse other options, check what you can do, make your life easier. You shouldn't fit to the rifle. The rifle is a tool. The rifle should fit into you, and you should modify the rifle to your needs, to what you want to have with it, and to your work, right? That's the basic, my basic take and honest take on it. So I got nothing against the bare bone rifles. I do have a case set up with the classic wood because from time to time I like to take it and I use it that way. But I prefer, like, if you will see, all my personal rifles are basically pimped, you can say, but this is not to make them look cool, but because this makes my life easier and I can get more fun out of this rifle. Someone was asking, where is that WhatsApp for 529? Again, guys, it's a Sportsman's Guide. I got no ties to whatsoever to Sportsman's Guide. They don't even know me. And just someone give me the link in one of the posts, and I checked. Yes, it is there for 529.99 for the members. So I thought I will share this with you. So you guys can have some, save some money. Basically, that's all it is. So don't. I'm just waiting for someone to tell me that I'm shill for the Sportsman's Guide. Oh boy, that's completely not the case. I just saw that was really from someone from Facebook. Let me know that they got this deal, and I thought it's worth of sharing. All right, let me see what else is happening here, and we'll go from there. Okay, will you ever torture test on the Delton Echo 316 on or similar variant? Delton Echo 316 or similar variants? It's possible. We will see, guys. There will be. I'm thinking about a lot of things moving forward towards the fall and the winter season. We will see what's going to happen, right? But we always think about what else we can do to make the channel better, or to contribute more to the gun owners community in the United States. And This is always, on the back of my head, and I'm always thinking. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll deliver, and you guys will have a lot of fun watching us, and we'll go from there. Thoughts on the 6.5 Grendel AKs? Will they come to US market? The 6.5 Grendel is an absolutely interesting cartridge. It delivers. It has enough punch and really good trajectories, and all this is all cool. The problem with the Grendel is I do not see a lot of push from the ammo makers to make it really worth jumping on it. So what is going to happen if someone is not going to pick up the slack here and start making the AKs in a 6.5 Grendel? I do not see the importers jumping on it and bringing them back. The Zastava, the Serbians, they do make the 6.5 AKs, but I do not see really people jumping on it and here and importing it. Honestly, if you will look at it has to be a strong ammo manufacturer's backing for something to happen. Look at the 545 by 39, how this cartridge is still struggling. How many years? And it's still struggling in the United States of America. It's better, but the selection of the rifle is almost non-existing, right? So I don't know. It will be we're talking about the big money. If someone will shell out a lot of money into promotion and then into importing the stuff, that would, that could have a chance. But at this point, I honestly don't see it. I honestly don't see it happening. 6.5 Grendel AK on a larger scale in the United States. Someone is asking about the 10,000 rounds on the RES 47. That's not going to happen. We're continuing to work with the C39 version 2 alpha. Hopefully I will be able to again reach out to Paul, and we should meet for another videotaping of the episode in the near future. But you guys have to understand, we both work on the tight schedules. And it's hard to coordinate. We were lucky. We have a few episodes made, and the needle is moving forward. So, but as far as RAS 47, that's not going to happen. Forget it. We want to finish C39 version 2 alpha, get this done. But as I warned you in the first episode, this will be stretched out through the winter. So don't get surprised, because we're doing this on purpose. We want to have trigger time behind the C39 version 2 alpha in the winter time to report back to you how this rifle is performing and executing in the winter environment. There is an interesting question. Do you think that the Russian ammo will be banned? I honestly don't think about ban on the Russian ammo. The ban on the Russian ammo would have horrible consequences for the shooting sports inside the United States. And there was a lot of speculations or conspiracy theories who was behind the bans on the Vapors or Kalashnikovs, right? And the people were conspiring saying that there is a conspiracy to get the Russian ammo banned, so the U.S. manufacturers can not compete but gain more market. But this is, I don't think, I honestly don't believe that this is the case. Here's why. If we'll remove that cheap ammo, that really cheap ammo, right, from the picture, what is going to happen? A lot of people, casual shooters, they will put their rifles away. And you have to remember that the Russian ammo, it's not just the 7.62 by 39 or 545 by 39. They make tons of 556, 223, and all 308 and all these good calibers. So what is going to happen? A lot of casual shooters will just basically say, fuck this shit, I'm putting the rifle away, I cannot afford it. And if people will stop going to the ranges and start shooting, this is going to punish the hobby tremendously. You will see less and less accessories being sold, rifles being sold, and everything. So I think so that nobody with the common sense on the U.S. side would support the ban of the of the ammo from Russia. That being said, you have to remember that the weird things are happening. We were joking about the ban on the vapors, and boom, vapor was banned. Again, on this note, let me tell you that the Moat was actually caught falsifying the uh, invoices for Kalashnikov concern. That was the reason. The Moat originally wasn't banned. So, but that was the reason provided by the state, not the State Department, but the Treasury Department, as for the ban on the MOAT. That's how we lost the vapor. So it's not because the President Trump decided, oh, we're going to ban vapor. He don't give a shit about the MOAT, right? He's not aware even of the MOAT existence. But the MOAT people were caught doing some under-table dealings for the Kalashnikov, and they were punished. So that's what happened, guys. So and I, it's like I don't want to see those fights, the pro-Trump camp and against Trump camp, and they slamming each other for, oh, look what's happening, we're losing, another rifle. It really had very little to do with the President Trump. So that's just how I see it. And if you look at take a moment and check the facts and reasoning which was provided to everyone, you will see that that was the case, right? So, hey, shit happened. The vapor is gone. But going back to the ammo, I do not think, I honestly, I don't want to think that the ammo will be banned, because as I'm telling you guys, the consequences of this will be devastating for the hobby. It will be, you will see the numbers of the people going out and shooting, dropping like flies in the winter, in the cold weather, in that stormy cold weather from Game of Thrones. If you watch, and all that winter is coming, there will be something like this. Nobody will be going to the ranges because the people will drop out. So that's my honest take. That's, if this is a correct, I have no idea. The things changing. This is the fluent environment, and if you will watch the political scene and what's happening, it is changing by day, right? I don't know. Maybe we'll have a lot of North Korean ammo, right? That crazy Korean kid, North Korean kid will do something stupid, will roll over the Korea, and maybe we'll get something from Korea. And you cannot underestimate that clown from North Korea. That guy is crazy. All right. And I'll take one more question if I'll find. I don't know, guys. I cannot control that chat. That chat room is spinning like crazy. I just got. Well, hold on, don't go anywhere. I just got the WBP AK from Atlantic Farms with a Cold Hammer forged barrel. My PMAC with the steel and my top comex are fitting really tight. Is this normal on AK rifles? Is it because it's a brand new rifle? So what is going to, I'm not sure what kind of receivers they're using on those rifles, but basically it all boils down to the opening of the receiver, right? And on some of the rifles, if they didn't spend a lot of time polishing those edges, this is where you got that tight fit, and on some of the polymer magazines. So what is going to happen over the time when you will keep fitting those magazines? The magazine wealth will work out those PMAX. I use PMAX magazines all the time. I really, this is that third generation. I really like them, and I can only tell you that they served us well, and they are in many videos. You can paint them. You can paint them in any color you want. This was the original reverse camera. This is originally was a black magazine, but as you can see, it's a flat dark air. So they work well. They fit very well, and I have no problems with those magazines. Working on the different AKs. On some of them, you will have that stiffness, but that's because that's how the magazine well was polished or not polished. That's how they left. So it will work itself out, the magazine, because it's just the polymer. So metal always wins against the polymer. End of story. All right, guys, at this point, I'm looking at the clock. It's 7:40. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully, you have a better idea what's happening right now and what is to come. And hopefully, you enjoy a little bit that quick the chat talk show from Rob. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. As always, I do appreciate your support, your feedback, and you guys are the best. If I could, I would spend the whole day just sitting with you and talking to you and discussing not just the AKs but all the rifles and firearms. And I do appreciate the YouTube community. You guys are a little bit different from what we have on the Facebook and on the Instagram, but the YouTube is probably the most vibrant community. And sometimes you have a tough questions, sometimes you have a tough comments, but I do appreciate this. All right. Thank you guys. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night and stay tuned for a Sunday video. Fingers crossed. Good night, guys.